In this video, I'm going to talk about how I bought this 12-unit apartment complex without using a dime of my own money. I'm going to talk about how I found the deal, how I funded it, and kind of a new strategy that I've been implementing recently to find good deals off market. We actually found this deal on market listed through a real estate agent. The strategy that we've been doing to kind of try and find deals in this crazy market is we've been looking a little bit further out. We found this one in Troy, Missouri, which is about 45 minutes outside of St. Louis. So everything's super competitive, especially in cities and in the little areas right outside cities, the local suburbs. But if you go a little bit further out, the deals are a little bit easier to come across because there's not as much competition. And in my opinion, especially where we're buying this property, population is going to start to move that way. So we're just kind of trying to get ahead of the population move as people, tend to move outside of cities and just populations grow in cities. We're trying to kind of get on the outskirts of that. There's a lot better deals out there and there's not near as much competition. So that's how we're able to find this deal on market. Before I get into the numbers and how I bought it without using any of my own money, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd get this out to more people. The property was listed for $825,000 and we were able to negotiate it and get it under contract for $785,000. So we got a decent discount, but nothing huge. So we got the property under contract for $785,000 and we put 20% down like a traditional purchase would be. We use a private money lender for that entire 20% down. So 20% of $785,000 is $157,000. We got that entire amount from one private money lender. So we put that down on it. And then we had a bank note for the other 80%, which is $628,000. So now that we got the property purchased with a down payment from the private money lender, we have to work on the property and improve the property so we can get enough equity to pay our private money lender back without using any of our own money. So how we started to do that was we paid our private money lender 7% annualized paid out monthly. Meaning he gave us $157,000. 7% of that paid out monthly is $915 a month. So we just took out $915 a month from the cash flow that the property was already producing because the property was in great shape. It was already fully rented. It was a good property. We took over kind of a turnkey deal. We didn't have to do a ton of repairs. So we paid him monthly out of that. And then over the next 2 years, we just improved the property. We increased rents to market rent, nothing crazy, just, raising a little bit as tenants moved out, improving it slightly, able to raise rents to market rent, which really, really increases the value of the building. And then we also did some repairs around everything and made everything a little bit more maintenance free. So we just improved efficiencies, raised rents a little bit, and therefore increased the net income. And if you don't know, multifamily properties are valued on the income that they produce. They're not valued on any other multifamily comparable like a house. So if you want to buy a house for $200,000, you have to find other houses in the area that sold for that to get a comparable sale to know how much it's worth. Multifamily properties don't work like that. They are based on the income they produce. So over those 2 years, we increased the income by doing several things, therefore added value to the building. So 2 years later, the building appraised for $990,000. So we got a new 80% loan on that, which is $792,000. At this point, the old loan was paid down to $620,000 because over a couple years we paid down that mortgage. And the difference between the new loan of $792,000 and the old loan of $620,000 is $172,000. So we got a check for $172,000. Now we did have a new mortgage for $792,000, but that was fine because we had enough cash flow coming in and we're getting ready to pay off our private lender and taking out that $915 a month. So we took that $172,000 that we got from the bank and we directly gave that to our private money lender. He gave us $157,000. We paid him $915 a month over a 2-year period, and then we gave him a check back for $172,000. Now we've paid off our private money lender, and we don't have any other payments besides just our bank notes, and we have no other debt on the property besides just our bank note. So we have a lot of equity, and we're able to do all that without using any of our own money. Now, it takes a while to find private money lenders. I understand that. I have a video up here that tells you exactly how you can find private money lenders and where to find them. But just know that something like this maybe won't happen right away. We did this 3 or 4 years into our investment career. You definitely can do this right away, but these are the types of things that you can build towards. And if you like this content, if you like me talking about specific deals and breaking down numbers, make sure to hit that like button if you didn't hit it earlier. That lets me know that you like this type of content and I can create more of this because we've done this with 4 apartment complexes. We've done it with 2 storage facilities and obviously a ton of houses. So I can start to break things down and show you the actual numbers if you like that. So make sure to hit that like button. I own a 12-unit apartment complex that I didn't use any of my own money to buy. I learned how to properly leverage money, leverage private money and bank money, and increase the value of the building so that now I don't have any other debt besides the bank note, and I didn't use any of my own money to do it. Most people think they have to put 20% down on properties, and you simply don't have to do it if you know what you're doing. Hope this video helped. Give it a like.